Good morning. I finally was able to unstick the envelopes, and I got most of the addresses. I just need one more. Hopefully I'll get that from my sister this morning. So I'm using the Stephanie Bernard Stamps of Life set. Oh, which one is this? Thanks to You. And I have to admit, it's a very simple design, but because of the cohesiveness that Stephanie designs, with coordinating different sizes and different scale of the same stamp, this is just perfect. The embossing folder that I used is from, it's this, I always forget the name of the flower. If I think of it, I'll put it on the screen. So that's a Cuttlebug folder, but it's the exact same flower, and this happens to be Stamps of Life logo. I think the flower is incorporated in the logo, so I was very happy to see that when she created this one. So I've taken these two stamps, the 2-1 and the single one, and I've put them on the same block, 2 on one side, 1 on the other, and I'm using the Memento London Fog because black would just be too harsh, trying to kind of keep things muted. So I've stamped the two together and then one separately, and then on the flip side where my return address is going to go, it's this little one in scale. Perfect. I love that. There's even a separate little just head of the flower for both the small one and for the large one, so you could totally fill it in and make it more, but I kind of like this. So what it does is it makes the envelope look like it is part of it's put together. It looks like a nice note set. I also have a die that is the flower itself. Let me see if I can open it. But I decided that it would be a little too much, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's this one. I just happen to have a cut out of the silver foil tape. So I've always been kind of drawn to this particular flower, and this one, when I cut it out of white, I also put pearls on it. So it's kind of nice. I mean, you could totally, instead of having this little banner, this could be used for a really elegant wedding card as well. So the embossing folder in the background, and then, you know, 1 or 2 of these popped up. The only thing is this is so thin, popping it up is a little bit of a challenge. No one's created puffy extrudable glue yet, which would be fabulous if someone did. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I've already been out to see the girls. I think I fixed their little ramp. I put some duct tape extension on it and then duct taped it on, so I'll have to wait and see whether it works throughout the day. It may not. It may just kind of totally fall down, and then I will have to come up with another solution. Yeah, it's like Polly likes to make extra work for me. Or that's what it feels like sometimes. I'm sure. I know he did not do it on purpose. And in case I sounded like a whiny little BT yesterday, that was not my intent at all. Everybody deals with stress and loss differently, and I guess I become, I don't know what I become, but we'll talk about that later. So I'm going to get these in the mail as early as possible. It is a little foggy outside, and it's in the low mid-60s. It's rained overnight, and you know, everything's moist. So I don't want to leave these out. I kind of would rather drop them off at the mailbox, at the post office, instead of just leaving them out on my mailbox, because they'll just get icky and moist, which is not the way I want it. So, and to be honest, to be perfectly honest and blatantly honest, the reason I didn't go to the funeral yesterday is probably because I am self-conscious about the way I look, and it was so stupid of me to think of myself before the family, and I felt terrible after I talked to my mom because she ended up driving for 3.5 hours, you know, there and back through New York City on 95, where she absolutely hates it. I should have absolutely offered to go with them, if for nothing else but to make the drive easier, so we could have split the drive. which I don't mind doing. And I felt bad, and I apologized to her, and yeah. This is the one thing that I kick myself for, is when my own sometimes inflated insecurities stop me from doing something that's the right thing to do. And yesterday was definitely one of those days, so I apologize. I hope karma accepts my apology, because that's all I could do at this point. It's, too little, too late. So I'm hoping to see Elaine later this week and hand deliver this particular card to her. Actually, I might just send it to my sister's house, because I think that's where she'll be. And I haven't talked to my brother-in-law yet. Things were kind of crazy and hectic, and I did consciously take a little step back, so it's not just one more call that they have to answer, or one more person to talk to. And by all accounts, there were hundreds of people at the funeral, and then at the one of the oldest son's house yesterday afternoon, a rabbi came by for a really nice service. This man was extremely loved and respected, and wouldn't it be lovely to know that while you're alive? I mean, I know he felt the love. I know people had always told him that. It's not like it was a secret, but, the person who's gone doesn't know how you feel about them unless you tell them before they're gone. And I'm thankful that each of the kids and Elaine all had a chance to kind of have their goodbyes with him in person, and were able to tell him everything they wanted to at the time, because, you always think of after the fact, but hopefully that brings them closure and an opportunity to heal, because you never get over a loss. No one ever says, yeah, I'm perfectly fine now. A loss is a loss. It's felt, you feel it the rest of your life. So, particularly in the moments when it's celebration or something, something exciting you want to share, and, you just can't pick up the phone and call that person. So, alright, I'm not going to wallow. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to celebrate the life this man led, and try to use him as an example of how to lead my life better. So I'm going to call my sister and see how they're doing, because I think they should be back now. I think they stayed down at the shore last night. And get these ready. Maybe I'll even drive over to her house later today, see if they're up for a little bit of a visit, or if they want some time away, if they want me to take the kids somewhere, because I know the kids aren't at school today. So maybe if they need a couple of hours of entertainment. So I will do whatever I can. That'll be my offer to them. So I will catch up with you guys later. I hear egg being laid, so hopefully yeah. We'll see if the ramp holds up. Time will tell. Well, it's not really lunch because it's 3 o'clock and I forgot about lunch. Well, I didn't forget. I had a couple of meetings, and oh, the sun is out. Yay, that's good. So I found about a small iceberg lettuce, and yep, that's the entire lettuce, and some more of the dressing that I used on the kamut salad yesterday. And I have wasabi peas. I don't want to throw them in there because they're going to get moist and the stuff's going to get too hot, so I'll just eat one at a time. And I have a seltzer, and I was playing with the new Stamps of Life set. How cute are these little balloons? Really, really cute. There's a little sun. So when I get a chance, I'll play around with them. Most of the cards went out, except two. One I think I'm going to hand deliver, and the other one I just need to write out. I totally forgot about Don's sister. So good thing I made an extra card, extra sympathy card. So being prepared is always very helpful. But I am looking forward to making some fun cards. Maybe Father's Day cards, because Father's Day is on Sunday. So maybe one for Polly from the pets, and one for my dad, and one for Eric. I think that might be nice. So I'm going to eat my salad and have my wasabi pea snack, make some more seltzer because mine's almost done. I have a little bit left. I want to finish that. And I noticed the other day, I mean, I'd known it was there, that my bottles, my SodaStream bottles, do not use, let's see, do not use bottle if damaged or deformed, do not use after April 2016. So, like, do they disintegrate? Have there been tests that they leach something back into the liquid? I'm curious why, so I might Google it and find out. If anybody knows, let me know, because I'm curious. I know why the science kind of thing always interests me, so I'm gonna enjoy my yummy salad, plain and simple, but really tasty, and get some more stuff done. So, I made Polly some oatmeal with peaches, fresh peaches, and some honey. Because he's home and he's not feeling good, so hopefully this will help him get over being under the weather. Focus! Oh no! There we go.